Namaste. Hello everyone. Welcome to Shal Gulhati, Shiva and Mysticism for another episode of Monday with Mahadev. Today I am going to do a little reading from my first book, The Yogi and the Snake, which is about a diver and a pearl. This is the book, The Yogi and the Snake, and the little reading I'm going to do is called The Diver and the Pearl. A diver dives deep into the ocean. He stays underwater for a while. His breath begins to explode, so he surfaces. Having seen nothing in the ocean, for him nothing exists. Then another diver dives deeper. His effort is greater. His determination is firmer. He holds on for longer and he spots a blue pearl. He doesn't have enough breath to retrieve it. He surfaces. He reports sighting of a blue pearl. Some people believe him, many don't. But for him, the blue pearl is real. He has seen it with his own eyes. Years pass till another diver reports the pearl again. And some more divers report it. More people start believing in it. Some divers feign the spotting just for publicity. Nevertheless, the theory concretizes. It becomes a legend. Finally, a diver comes who makes a huge effort. He won't give up till he excavates the blue pearl. Such a diver surfaces with the blue pearl in his palm. The blue pearl is out. You can see it to believe it. Soon, many divers will excavate blue pearls, and that is growth. Now, the analogy here is obviously that of spirituality. When we talk about God and consciousness and our soul and Atma, self-realization, it is like a blue pearl, which we have never seen. We know that pearls are cream or off-white or white, but they're not really blue. So when someone tells us there is something like a blue pearl, we find it very difficult to believe. Just like when we know about the body, but we are told about the soul, we haven't seen it, so we find it very difficult to believe. But the diver who has seen the blue pearl in this ocean, the diver who has dived in to his own self and seen the Atma, and he talks about it, for him that Atma is real, that soul is real, that self-realization is real. It is self-verifying. And therefore a legend gets established. There is a soul, but we haven't seen it. But someone saw it once. One great rishi saw it once, or a siddha saw it once. And so therefore we believe that souls exist. And then you have a young seeker who wants to know about the soul. A young person who, like the Buddha, starts off on his quest for spirituality. And he doesn't give up. In this inner dive, in this turbulent ocean of the world, we do the inner dive. He won't give up. He wants to go in deeper and deeper in meditation and dhyana till he actually experiences his soul. And that diver, he can then bring out the soul, meaning he can talk about it with conviction. We often have people who say, talk to us about self-realization, talk to us about enlightenment. And then we have modern mystics and masters who say enlightenment doesn't happen to a person, it is just a phenomena by itself. Because basically they mean that when you are enlightened or self-realized, the you that you think you are does not exist anymore. But in any case, the Atma is such a difficult thing to describe. Our Upanishads say about it, it cannot be seen, it is that with which you see. It cannot be heard, it is that with which you hear. It cannot be touched, it is that with which you experience touch. But the Atma can be experienced, and only those who have experienced it, who have seen the blue pearl, will be able to talk about it with a great authentic experience that they have had. And therefore, that diver brings this pearl out. He says, well, there is a soul, I have felt it. But spiritual growth is when a lot of people will actually be able to see this for themselves by dhyana, by meditation, by spiritual exercise, by contemplation, by satsang. Till then, yes, interestingly, we will also have people who feign the spotting, people who do not know really of their consciousness or soul, or who do not really know of Mahadev, but it doesn't take anything to say, well, I have met him, I know him. But we should take these kind of people who fake it also as part of the Leela, part of the play, because, as I said in the book, nevertheless, the theory concretizes. So if we have a person or a group of people who say they have felt their soul, or they know consciousness, or they know Mahadev, and we have a feeling that maybe they're just faking it, it doesn't really matter. Because the theory that Mahadev exists, the theory that we have a soul, starts concretizing. It makes other younger seekers more earnest to know it for themselves. And that is the whole play. When we want to know it for ourselves, when we want to know whether there is a soul, when we want to know whether there is a blue pearl, and mystically enough, the yogis say that there is actually a blue pearl in our pineal gland, or right in our brain. And some people who meditate will verify this for you, that when we close our eyes in dhyana, deep dhyana, and we concentrate here in the Bhrumadhya, where the third eye is, between our eyebrows, sometimes we do spot a flickering blue flame, which is so mystical, so attractive, that it takes us into a meditative trance. And therefore, we do know that there is a great play of consciousness. Swami Muktanand used to say, Chit Shakti Vilas. This is the dance, the play of your consciousness. So let us all become those divers who will dive deep within and find the blue pearl and bring it out for ourselves. I hope you liked this little video. Join me again next Monday, and I will be back with yet another Shiva wisdom for you. Om Namah Shivaya.